Hello, Terra friends. This is Ultraviolet Morgan with just a brief update. I'm excited because I have reached 50 subscribers. Someday, and I got a big old smile on my face. Someday, that will seem probably like not a huge deal, but hey, your first 50, right? So, yay to me and to you, and thank you all for your support. I still need to get a tripod. I'm holding the phone and I'm shrugging and I'm bouncing the phone around. So sorry about that, guys. Right now I'm working on the Mother Peace Tarot. Actually, I did a flip through of just the majors and never did do a flip through of the minors because I didn't have time, so I had to split it up and I never even got to it. So I still have to do a flip through, first impression of the minors. I have not even looked through them at all because I was saving them to do the flip through. So anyway, I've got my Mother Peace Tarot Guidebook. This one came with the mini deck, and here's the mini deck. I actually wanted the full-size deck, but apparently that one doesn't actually come with the book, so I'll have to get the full size later. And then I also ordered Vicky Noble, Mother Peace, A Way to the Goddess Through Myth, Art, and Tarot. So I'm working on that. The way that I'm doing it right now is I'm just working with the majors, and I just shuffle. Each day that I do it, I don't do it every single day, but each day that I do it, I shuffle through the cards, I pick one, and I read both of these books. I record it in my Mother Peace journal, and I go back and forth between my own insights and, just copying quotes from the book that feel important or whatever. So here's just my first page, which I didn't make this page first. I made it quite later. I think I wrote this part, Mother Peace Tarot, Study Journal 2019, and then if it takes me longer, then I'll write to whatever year. From me all things proceed, and unto me they must return. And all of this stuff I just did later at a time where it felt inspired to do so. I left quite a few blank pages. I do plan to write the Charge of the Goddess, maybe even the Charge of the Dark Goddess, Charge of the Star Goddess. There's a few different charges, so I don't know. I skipped a lot of pages. Oh, okay, here we go. Just give myself room for whatever front information I wanted. So the first card that I drew was Strength, and I also noted the moon phase the day that I drew it. Strength reversed. Yeah. Strength fears her power or magic. She stops herself because she might be labeled a witch or a kook or called superstitious or irrational. And then I've been leaving the black page blank so I can do more work on it. Here's the Hanged One, which came up to the right. And the moon was 92% illuminated, waning gibbous. And I did a lot of writing on the Hanged One. And then the High Priestess, tilted to the left. This was an impromptu video because I noticed I had 50 followers. So once again, yay, 50 subscriptions, 50 subscribers. Thank you again. And these are just this is what I had in my lap, so this is what I decided to record. So I didn't, I have no real idea, like I didn't plan what I would read out or what I might say. So, the High Priestess feels uncertain if she's tipped to the left, disbelieving her answer has, or has a partial understanding right now. So, yeah, doing a lot of learning with this deck. Yeah, I am an extensive note taker. The High Priestess represents the entrance to the womb, cave of the mother. Okay. And up till here I had only words, and then suddenly I decided to make it different. I had no plan to make this pretty. I just suddenly decided to write blood magic based on something else in my notes, and then to leave a space here for whatever I might later want to put in there. And then natural rhythms. These were all things that were in the description of the card. Was talked about natural rhythms, talked about dreams, talked about meditation and tarot, which is funny because I got this little tiny space. I really don't know. I mean, what am I going to put in there that's going to fit meditation and tarot? I don't know. Maybe something will come up. Maybe I'll find a little mini tarot card with somebody meditating on it. Who knows? And then intuition, it actually said relax, breathe, open and receive, and I just drew it out. So, and then I pretty much went back to words. The world, which stands for completion. Kundalini. This one had so much. The world card was super overwhelming for me. Like, there was just tons of stuff, and I just mostly copied it down, and I couldn't really integrate it. It was just a lot. It was the whole world. Wheel of Fortune, the moon. Again, like I said, just back to words. I have no pressure on myself to make this beautiful or fancy. I've just decorated it in ways that called to me at the time. And so then I did copy down some books that were mentioned that I also wanted to read in regards to this card and work that I might want to do. And then I did the Devil on October 11th, and here we are, 2 days before Halloween, and I haven't even finished the card, which is kind of funny because tomorrow's Devil's Night, so hey, maybe it's meant to be. And you know what? Just lots of blank pages ahead for study. It seemed like there was something I was going to say about this study. Just that I decided to dedicate a book for the Mother Piece. Doing the majors. I'm going to go all the way through and study the majors. I don't pull out the ones I've already drawn so far. I haven't drawn a duplicate. If I draw a duplicate, then I will probably do another whole page on it, and just whatever comes up for that card the next time, the second time or whatever, third or how many ever times it comes up. And probably, why is this card, if there is a reoccurring card, then I'll probably explore that to some extent, why it's reoccurring or whatever. And obviously I have seen the ones that are in the book a little bit. I haven't really looked through these pages in depth beyond the majors because I'm working with the majors, so I'm not that interested in looking at the minors yet. So once I have worked all the way through the majors, then I think then I'll incorporate the minors or, maybe I'll do the minors separately as well in a separate study. I'll just go through the majors and then set those aside and then work on the minors. I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens. Here's the devil card. In this book, these cards, plates, are bigger than the actual picture, the cards that I have, because they're mini. But this is one of my favorite cards from the deck, Judgment. I mean, I love this. And then this is another one of my favorite cards, the Star. And the moon is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, but the Star and the Judgment card and the I like the Chariot because of this. But the Magician, those are my 3 favorites. The High Priestess is pretty cool too, but the Magician, yeah. So anyway, like I said, 50 subscribers, yay! We're celebrating 50 subscribers today. How are we celebrating? With an impromptu video and look through my tarot journal. And, who knows, maybe later today I'll film something. But I just wanted to shout out to all my awesome subscribers for supporting me and for bringing me up to this level of 50 subscribers. And to many more to come. So for now, this is Ultraviolet Morgan saying don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe so we can keep the number going up, 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 up. If you share, if there's anyone that, if you've got those kind of friends, pass it along. And, like, share, subscribe, comments, because I live for comments. As always, be well, tarot friends. Until next time.